Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of the SHU Student-Athlete Sit Down series. My name is Dan Gardella, joined by a rising superstar on the Sacred Heart football team, rising junior, Julius Chestnut. And Julius, thanks so much for joining me. How are you doing during this time, and what are you doing to stay busy?
Chilling, working out, doing everything I can to stay healthy, stay in shape a little bit. Nothing major. Spending time with my family. That's a big thing I get to do now that I'm home. So that's pretty much it.
And I want to start by going toward the beginning of the 2019 season. You guys come off of a loss against Maine. The main running back, Jordan Meacham, is a little bit banged up, and all of a sudden you have to jump and take a bigger workload. What was the conversation with Coach Snowfree and the rest of the coaches like when they kind of said you were going to be the one that was going to lead the backfield for Sacred Heart for the foreseeable future?
Well, they just told me that I'm stepping into some shoes that I gotta fill, and they know they have faith in me that I can do it. And I talked to Jordan as well. He said this is your time now, and you just gotta show them what you're all about, and that's pretty much it.
And you took the opportunity and you certainly ran with it. I guess no pun intended. You carry the ball anywhere from 20 to 40 times a game, and you seem to just be consistent, racking up 100-yard games week after week. What was the biggest part in preparation to make sure that you would stay consistent and continue to be that leader offensively for the Pioneers?
Just staying healthy, and that was mainly my biggest part, staying healthy so I can play to the best of my ability and get 40 carries a game, and if I needed to, and having trust in my linemen and my offense and my coaches, and them having trust in me was the biggest part for me, and that that was like the main reason of my success.
And when I was going through your stats, the thing that stood out to me was in your 2 seasons with Sacred Heart, you have over 400 carries, but you only have 4 fumbles to your name. When you look at that consistency and the ball security, how much do you focus on trying to hold on to the ball, or is it just something that is a natural thing that happens?
Honestly, that's a lot more than it should be, and I try to protect the ball as well as I can. Um, it happens sometimes, but I just continue to always have it high and tight. That's all my coaches reiterate to me: high and tight. Even when I'm at practice, doing anything, walking around with a football, make sure it's high and tight. It's just a habit that you just got to get into when you're a running back.
And toward the end of last year, we saw a lot of underclassmen. You being a sophomore last year, we saw a lot of the underclassmen players stepping up and really taking a big role with the team. You, for example, Marquez took a big role as a starting quarterback at the end of the year, and a bunch of other people had their moments throughout the season. What does it say about the depth that this Sacred Heart team has from last year coming back into this year, and then furthermore bringing in newcomers to kind of step up and fill those voids?
Yes, we are a young team, and one thing about it is we lost some seniors, but most of our starters were young. So coming up into next year, that Marquez is now our starting quarterback, and he has three more years left with us, and he's gonna continue to do well as he did 2-1 with him as our starting quarterback, and he played some pretty big games, and that was pretty good for us. The defense is young as well, so they're going to continue to stop and make all those turnovers that they usually do. So that's probably the good thing about our team being as young as we are. We are able to have that youth and able to grow and keep growing.
I also want to talk about the brotherhood that the Sacred Heart football team has, from players who have played to the guys that are currently playing. Just talk about what that connection is like with the coaches, with the fellow players, because I've seen it on social media. I've seen it all across on campus. What is this connection like, and how close really is it?
We are. It's like we always together, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the school itself is small, so we're always together with each other and joking around. We're always in the locker room together, so the chemistry on our team is always well. So we always continue to play video games with each other and stuff like that. So that's probably like the biggest thing is we're always together in the small schools. We go from classes together to meetings together to lifting, everything working out together. So it's just we're always together as a team.
And the last question I'll ask is, you win Rookie of the Year your freshman year. You follow it up by almost rushing for just under 1,500 yards next season. You become the first underclassman to rush for 2,000 yards. What's next in store for Julius Chestnut?
Actually, just I don't know, just continuing to trust in my linemen. That's the main thing. Just as we lost one, I'm sure this year, but we got our same linemen coming back. Josh Sokol, Joseph Dorenzo, everyone, our big linemen coming back, and just continue to show everyone what I can do. That's really much it.
Well, Julius, thanks so much for joining me. Best of luck in your training in the offseason, and can't wait to see you on the field next season.
Thank you.